True. Yo, Nigel Farage. You said we should stop treating immigrants with HIV, aye? No, I asked the questions that you don't like. Everyone wants to know how far you're willing to go to make the UK white. Would you trade our human rights just to boost your pride? You want to leave the EU to avoid the leeches and corpse, I get that. But if every single Brit that left the country to find work came back due to your call, would you find work for them all, or would you then build the properties we need? Are your policies just greed? Some say you're a patriot, and some say it's fear. But anyways, which cuts do you expect to make up for the £25 billion migrants contributed to the country in Cameron's opening year? I'm not calling you racist, but just to throw a couple quotes up in here. You said on Channel 4, employers should be able to discriminate based on nationality. I went that convo right there, see. Listen, Cameron. Let's talk about the tax on mansions. Because man's been hustling from back when. You and Nick Clegg come here. I'm trying to talk to you both. You said taxes and student finance won't get raised. And then you raised them both. Purchasing a home is the same as searching for hope, huh? Heard UKIP want to legalise handguns, that's cool. Because they've been legal in my hood from 2002. Oh yeah, Cameron. Thanks for taking the police off the mandem. 20% cut in officers, yet you claim you want a safer landing. Is it you don't care, or are you actually shook to come down and see what happens in the hood? You cut police welfare and youth centres and... well, what else are you willing to cut to balance the books? You're even cutting disability benefits. I guess you're like the opposite of Peter Pan in this land. Maybe that was unfair because your policies show that you care. What about the debt anyway? I guess the decisions are more difficult when you're actually in charge. The pressure's on your shoulders. I'm not sure what you'll do with another 4 years. Could you tell us that? And hey, Miliband, even though I don't like your face, like I don't like your face. I just don't like your face. I like how you're thinking, and even when you reduce student finance, it still leaves a debt of about 20 grand, 36 at the age of 21 if you add maintenance loan. Then you have the minor problem of affording a home. Just don't get bullied if you win. And don't follow your predecessors in this whole following the US to the war thing. I know you want to seem tough, but you see that Russian guy Putin, fam, he'll punch you up, you know. You're good at talking, just do that. But let's touch on your policies. I love that you want to help the working man, but cutting the top earners, well, it's not like targeting a man for achieving. So when it's my turn and that, are you telling me everything I earn goes back? And yo, to the Green Party, what you saying? Free student finance. I hear that, my G. You want to build 500,000 new council homes, a minimum wage at £10, free education, an NHS and a transport system fully funded by the government. So, where are you getting that money from? I get it, free education helps in the long term because, well, you invest in us and we'll invest back in the economy with a higher income and property, but I just want to know how you see that return in the short term. You claim you're the party for the working class but want to raise minimum wage to £10 and abolish 0-hour contracts. That's not bad. But how will small business owners survive in that climate? I love that you want to cap rent because, well, it helps me if I'm on it. Wouldn't that leave people renting out the property with a problem? Let's flip the script to all the young people and non-voters. I'm talking to you. No more excuses. Let me walk you through what we can actually do. In 2010, the Conservatives won the elections with 10 million votes. But 15 million people didn't vote. Oh, cool. 15 million people. You could have made your own party and won the elections, or chose who you really wanted to end with. Student finance was raised, well, pension cuts were spared, and I know you think it ain't really fair, but, well, old people vote. And our generation act like we don't even care. They make policies based on who they want to attract, and if young people don't vote, well, then they don't actually care about us that bad. See, I'll hold my hands up and say I've never voted in my life. I just thought it didn't make a difference. Like, I weren't really taught about it in school, and every party looked the same, so either way we were screwed. This is my first time voting. I just hope this poem gives you an insight on who's who. True.